used to be hard because when you in that swamp, when you in the belly of the beast, that's all that's around you. That negative shit starts is right.
Well, I once had a conversation with A$AP Rocky about closing the gap, right? And when you close the gap, you know, you're constantly coming up, and the homies are still on the bottom, and the only way you can close the gap is if you go back down. They got to come up to your level. And if they can't, then separate and be about family and business. And if the homies really the homies, they understand. If they ain't, fuck them.
And that's all the way true. You know what I mean? These topics, I just like pushing these type of topics because I speak the energy that I want around me. And if you ain't about that energy, you ain't about that life, then guess what? You ain't about me. You ain't about me at all.
You know, once upon a time, my nigga, man, when in the early 90s, me and all of the rappers, we used to rap about death all the time. Then I started rapping about life. And I seen a few of them fall off, and I see I'm still here. Because I started rapping about life and the finer things.
Right.
We'll get to the next level.
Hey, you know what? And speaking it into existence is one thing that made the perspective of life even much more greater to me. Even just like the simplicity of even dealing with you. You know what I mean? It's anybody can say what they want until you deal with the individual. Don't let nobody else control the mindset of you and how you feel just like they feel. Because everybody wants you to feel. You know what I mean? Because progress takes responsibility. It takes consistency for you to be able to progress. When you're growing, it's just like you lifting weights. You can't go, you know what I mean? You can't go do 20 push-ups and think you know what I mean, you got muscles now. You got to work at that shit. You got to work at it. You never going to see the results. Everybody else see the results in you after the fact. The same way you seen certain stuff in me because I was consistent with what I was doing. I ain't complaining about nothing. Hard work take time, man. Hard work take time. That shit don't come overnight.
Well, when you say you're a point guard in the streets, you got to understand what that means. You running plays, you dishing passes, you making assists, you score when you have to, you play good defense, but you're more about making sure you distribute. A point guard is a distributor.
Exactly. Man, these is much needed, man. How the acting life coming on?
Oh man, it's doing good. I got a few more days out here on the A. Still did it. I want to put in some positive words with you and see you doing your thing. I want to make sure more people jump in and hear what you're talking about.
No, for sure. I appreciate that. You know, and that's what it is. When you speak it, that shit just start gravitating to you, man. Love is love. It ain't enough hate in the world to overpower or defeat love. That shit. You must be in a bad area.
I had to buy a badge.
Oh man, appreciate it. How long you out there for?
Trying to buy this badge, so they selling shit on your page. I'm trying to buy that for
Yeah, you know you go.
Credit card and shit. I'm like, I ain't gonna give you my
Oh man, you
may not
stupid.
even go to the homie. I know the homie personally. I can just slide him the cash.
Right. Niggas say you don't know what the hell they got going on. No, that shit. No, right. Niggas say I'ma still be from the old school.
Yeah,
sound like auntie or your uncle, man. Go on, bring it over here. I'll give you the money. I ain't gonna pay for this shit over no computer.
Thank you.
You be like, no, grandma, just go here. I'm not putting nothing in. No, you come get this.
Yeah, come on, pick this up. I need you to hand deliver this shit.
Hey, you know what, dog? While I got you on the line, I just need to ask you this one question, right? It's within the same lines too. So when once you change, right, and you start, you know, being on that straight path, what was the hardest part for you? What was the hardest part in your transition?
The hardest part was knowing that everybody couldn't come with you. Like,
Mm.
you really want them to come with you. You really got love for them, but everybody don't take on the same, work ethic as you take on the same responsibility, the same wants and needs. So you find yourself being hurt because you really want to see your friends, do business. The way like LeBron got like 4, 5 of his homies with him, and they
No, right,
doing that. Like everybody want that. They all want that, and they all start off by putting 100 homies in position, and don't nobody take advantage of the position. Then the homie that
right,
gave the position look bad as opposed to them.
right. Well, you know, one thing I can say, well, I can say it publicly too, and you know, I could speak on it personally because it happened with me, with you. You have done that. You know what I mean? Tried to give people positions, put people in positions. You know what I mean? And the thing is, the people that you try to put in those positions, they want you to put them in that position and do the work for them. So it's like, what the fuck am I putting you in that position for? Just so you could, okay, so now you want me to put you in a position, do the work for you, and you just sit back and take the credit. No, we're not finna do that.
And then get mad when I put on somebody else that ain't from the hood that do a better job than me.
No, right.